Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for the week that goes from the 1st to the 7th of September. So the first week of September. We're in September, guys. What? Let that sink in for a second there. It sounds weird to me. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and join us for our weekly readings for Scorpio. And if you happen to have any placement in Pisces, you can benefit from the daily Pisces going on this month, the September edition of the daily Pisces. So let's see. Today I'm going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And I'm going to be doing a Celtic Cross for you. So this is a very general kind of like overview or picture of the week coming up. What can you expect? Okay, so the main situation for Scorpios, we have the 5 of Cups. So this may be a week in which you feel a little bit discontent or dissatisfied with your reality. But this is a matter of perception, perspective. This could be related to observing the things that you haven't accomplished yet and blowing them a little bit out of proportion, or looking at the things of the past that have not worked out the way you want them to and feeling or thinking that that's going to continue to happen in everything that you pursue from now on. It is a matter of perspective, so you're highly encouraged to shift that perspective and make sure that you check out the positive aspects of your life that are very present but can be in the background with these 2 cups standing up here. The challenge this week for you, my lovely Scorpio, is represented by the 8 of Swords. Yes, it's definitely something that's going on internally. It's in your mind. This week you're not dealing with external circumstances, external obstacles, or challenges. The obstacle is in your mind. Okay? So that is actually very good news because your mind is under your control to a certain extent. And this 8 of Swords is a card that speaks about self-imposed limitation. When we are giving ourselves permission to believe in lack, in trouble, in conflict, in disempowerment, we're giving ourselves permission to believe in the things that are holding us back. So this is a week to shift that, okay? It is your responsibility to, find a way to shift your perspective. And I know that it's hard sometimes. I know that it's not easy. For some of you guys at different periods of time, but I know that you can do it. You've got this. I have faith in you, and I know that with a beautiful shift in your mind space, you can feel a whole lot better this week. In your recent past, you've got the Tower. So there has been a recent change. A change that maybe you weren't expecting or that you were trying to avoid for a while. This could be a change that the universe kind of came in and threw your way, whether you wanted it or not. But this, my friends, is a divinely guided change. It is a positive change. And sometimes this Tower moments don't feel like positive moments. They feel like shit hits a fan, right? But then, a few weeks afterwards or months afterwards, we realize that if that hadn't happened, then a beautiful chapter, an even better chapter of our life would not have been able to be born. So it's a divinely guided change that can feel uncomfortable. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little, negative. Maybe you're focusing on how uncomfortable it has all been and you're not yet seeing where it's going to lead you. In your mind space, you've got the 3 of Wands. So you're waiting for the answers to come in. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're like, okay, I have faith in the universe. I know that this change is happening for a reason. I know that there's a higher, purpose for it, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to know what it is because I can't pinpoint it yet. I can't put my finger on it. I want to know why this happened. I want to understand where did I go wrong or what, can I improve? You're just waiting patiently for things to settle. I like that. In your future, you've got the 10 of Cups, my lovely Scorpio, so you have nothing to worry about. Really, you don't. Relax, allow the process to unfold, and trust the universe because it is taking you somewhere so much better than whatever, crumbled in the past. Really. Trust that you are headed into your highest form of emotional fulfillment and happiness. Trust, surrender, let go, and the universe will deliver you here in the Ten of Cups, okay? Some of you guys could be receiving news that you're pregnant. And that's the kind of crazy change that happened, and now you're kind of freaking out, but it's actually the highest form of emotional fulfillment that you've ever experienced in the future, Then we've got the Seven of Wands as a message from the universe. Guys, protect the beauty that you have manifested. Recognize it, honor it, and protect it. Speak your truth. Speak your mind. Stand your ground, and don't let anybody take from you. Don't let anybody step all over you. Stand in your space. Okay, you are being represented by the Knight of Pentacles. Lovely energy, Scorpio. This is a very patient energy, so I feel like this is actually very much aligned with the Three of Wands here. This energy, this Knight is a character in the tarot, right? It's often associated with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. In this case, it is representing you. So, you Pisces are right now this week very grounded. I'm sorry, Scorpio, not Pisces. Scorpio, sorry. You're very grounded. You're very focused on your material world. You're being patient, strategic. You're thinking and planning how to move forward in the best way. And maybe you're not feeling right now like you want to do a lot of movement, but you are feeling like you should do a lot of planning. It's more of a planning energy than a movement energy, if that makes sense. You're moving slow and steady. And you know what I say, slow and steady wins a race. Your environment right now is represented by the Three of Pentacles. So there's a lot of people around you. There's a lot of services around you. There's a lot of tools that you have access to that will support you in your mission. And you are somehow supporting others in their lives. In whatever shape or form that makes sense for you. Your presence, your guidance, your energy is bringing something for someone in your environment that is very valuable for them. And there's also things that are valuable for you. And I feel like some of you guys are actually receiving a lot of support through like technology. More than people, I feel like you're being supported by platforms, softwares, tools, simply things that make your life easier. Hope and fear, the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. You have a hope that everything that is happening is in divine order, but you have a fear, what if it isn't? It is, it always is. The thing is, you can only connect the dots looking back. You cannot connect the dots while you're in the midst of change, you have to wait and be patient because the answers will reveal themselves in the right time. Most likely outcome, Scorpio, the Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords. I think that the Queen of Swords is my favorite kind of like character or court card in the tarot. She is so strong. She has been through a lot. She has had to overcome a lot. She has learned how to be very straight to the point, very rough, very tough, very authoritative whenever she needs to. She cuts through the bullshit with her sword. She tells it as it is, and that can be triggering for others, but it can be very empowering for you, Scorpio. So this is a time to embrace that Queen of Swords energy and be very, allow yourself to be as strong as you know you are, unapologetically. I'm going to pull an additional message from the Miracles Now deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. Universe, what specific advice do you have for our lovely Scorpios for this first week of September? Alright, we've got, I don't need to find my purpose will find me. So basically, yeah, surrender to the universe, allow the universe to change everything it needs to change and deliver you at this 10 of Cups, because you're well on your way, alright? Sending all my love to you, Scorpios, and I hope that you have a lovely week ahead. Bye!